Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. It is time to go over one of my favorite videos to make, the PvP tournament usage data videos. This is Blossom Tournament 3 end season. So we get to see who are the best monsters by the end of the season. And season 3 was a pretty darn good season at that. Alright, so let's go ahead and go through this. Huge shout out to Monster Legends Competitive Wiki for putting this together. I will put a link to the blog if you want to check it out yourself. Alright, let's see. Overall, a powerful season for both PvP and wars alike. Tons of fun looking war picks in this season overall. And there are a few really strong looking picks for PvP in here too. Not to say the season didn't have its stinkers. Every season does. This season's stinkers for sure were La Mama, Tuber Kong, Shivery. Yeah, they definitely were. This monster, I did a review super late. It was just a denier. Tuber Kong was a free PvP monster. I completely forgot what he does. I'm assuming he was an attacker. And this monster we shouldn't even mention. Terrible, like, applies nightmares. I don't know, like, why? But considering those were the only stinkers, wow, was it a strong season? It sure was. The absolute beast himself, King Autumn, is an amazing pick, both PvP and wars alike. Of course, permanent Megaton replacing Pango. He also has damage mirror, and I thought it was going to be a self damage mirror, but it's for the whole team, which is pretty darn good. I still feel like it's a bug, but SP's just going to keep it. I don't know. During the usage data documentation, I can also say Mother Talica is being used quite a bit by people in the top 20 to 10 area. Mother Talica, interesting. So I think over time she could also be a really she could also really pick up steam in PvP if more players rank her up. Enhancer is also the same. Not many uses, but his uses mostly are like top 100 players. Interesting. He might be a good pick and good steam in PvP too over time. As for other great looking war picks, Slab, yeah, he's a top monster. For sure will be great in all his restricts. I can see myself having a lot of fun with him, with both Oswald and Boulder in their restricts. Brain Laden, even though I didn't get to use him, still look very good as a triple damage nurse spammer. Perhaps I'll get him in future bounty hunts. Yeah, SP is basically giving away all these monsters. Flash Aaron looks like a very neat Uriel counter pick depending on the war. Forge Labs is perhaps one of the best war additions just because he's an exclusive. And again, he's that shovel damage double buff monster. Let's see. I believe I mentioned everyone. Very strong season overall. Yeah, it's one of the best for sure. Now, I wish SP would actually give some good Blossom talents. Not much going on there, at least in comparison to older sagas, which might be a good thing. It might be like they realized they overdid it, and then this time they're trying to balance it out more. Although I will say, lots of these new talents, they have some unique effects, or they have multiple effects, right? They have effects that start at the start of the battle. They have effects that will trigger twice, 3 times, and talents that have 3 effects. We now have effects that can sort of deal with something, so it's kind of like a flip of a coin, like applies immune to torture to a random ally, 2 activations. You know, it can be a way to semi-deal with the 7 sins and the beasts and everything. We have talents where you get rid of taunts or megaton, so it's exclusively meant to take down a monster. We just got a talent that removes death countdown, so it's like very niche and unique. It's interesting. Alright, let's see. Season 3 had a few that were right. I don't mind the torture immune that Talica's Harp applies. I think the Griffin is all... Oh, I just mentioned those. Nothing crazy though. I saw the recent leaks too. I'm not impressed by the talent so far. Seems like we get very weak era in terms of talents. I'm still using Sigil. Yeah, Sigil was great. Spiral's great. Photophobic Shield. Bottom up. This one is really great too. You deal damage, you apply, what is it, Ignite, you die, you apply Hellfire, you get damaged, you apply Burn. Yeah, so it's really good. Let's go down. Okay, cool, so I think that's it. Look at this, wow. The ratio of players with pay-to-play blossoms as opposed to none was 72 to 27, 72, 79 to 21. That's crazy. Big jump. Dominate options, Omnia, Shadow, most of the Doomsdays. Yeah, I think Bounty Hunt is making it a lot more easier to get all the paywall monsters. So then you get access to a bunch of stuff. And yeah, we got Chieftain, which meant if you were free to play, you were able to get Spear of Destiny. Because Chieftain, once you unlock him, you can do that Arrow Saga. P3R3 also became available. Yeah, I love using mine. I'm currently on the way to rank mine up to rank 5 in the Rank Up Survival Dungeon. Alright. I love Team Torture. Yeah, that's super nice. Alright, well, let us scroll down and let's see what we have in stored of the actual monsters. So, we'll just scroll down to the top 3. I don't think this has changed since last time. The top 3 monsters are Cherub Cupid with 86 total usage, Uriel the Divine with 72 total usage, and Elvira Demon Slayer with 69 total usage. In terms of defense, Cherub Cupid leads with 54. In terms of offense, we have 32 on Cupid, 38 on Uriel, 32 on Demon Slayer. I'm curious to see if anyone else is going to win. So these are the top 3 monsters though. Let's scroll down. We have Galvanus at 65. Look at that defense, 48. So Galvanus at 48, Cherub Cupid at 54. And then top 5. I think it's been a while since we've had 5 in the heavies category. Alright, we have Amania, our first Blossom Mythic monster. 40 for offense, guys. That's how often she's being used. So even though she's in 5th place overall, she is the top offense monster, it looks like. Obviously, we got to scroll down and see the most, but she's at 40. It's just like Galvanus is like really good on defense, or mostly used on defense. Look at that, none on defense for her, but it's all from offense. Wow. Scrolling down, we have Shadow. I mean, they do similar things, right? Except her turn transfer cleanses, which is nice, but this monster can trade disable. This monster has dodge air. Like, they all have their pros and cons. King is at 617. I feel like this is going to change. I feel like it's definitely going to change, and he's going to increase a lot more than he is right now. So looking forward to that. Serpentex is at 1110. I feel like Serpentex, if it wasn't for Serpentex, I think Cherub Cupid would be higher. I think Cherub Cupid would be a lot higher if it wasn't for Serpentex. And I also feel like he's going to increase. But yeah, now we're getting into more of the Blossom Mythics, huh? King, let's scroll down. Elf, no, actually, look, we went down to Elgata. 11-6-12, or 11-6-17. Elgata, 14-1. Neradia, this is my personal favorite. It's an arrow shot monster. 11-13. Pango, 8-4-12. So already you replaced Pango, and I think his numbers are just going to increase a lot more. Let's go down. We have Sparkus, Taunts, Megaton, Statuscaster. Raris at 9. Man, it's crazy how much it falls off. How it's like 43, and then 37, 23, 21, 17, 15, 13, 12, and then 9, 9, Teddy Bomb 9, Dark Volt 8, Xiaolong 7, Mother Talica at 6, Monk at 6, Poseidonia at 6, Hydrorian Enhancer at 4. Yeah, I feel like after this, here's Forge 213, Q Lucky Clam. I'm trying to see if there's any like odd monsters out there, but I don't think so. Robo Rabbit, Pump Seed, some random legendaries. Alright, we'll see what happens. We'll see how this odd changes. But I'm not really looking forward to it, but I wonder when he'll come out of the top 3 spot. I mean, he's kind of close, right? If he was to drop 3, he would be tied with Demon Slayer. If he drops 4, if he drops 7, he's tied with Galvanus. So it's going to be interesting to see if Uriel ever goes down. When I've been fighting PvP, I've been noticing a lot of Cherub Cupids, Uriels, and King. So yeah, I wonder how it's going to shape out. But yeah, guys, these are the most used monsters in Monster Legends, the top 100 data. Again, huge shout out to SP, to Monster Legends Competitive Wiki for putting this together. Since you can see here on the side, I feel like Epigursus has a chance, or he probably will be in the top 100. And I think even Volcanax has a chance to be in the top 100. So I'm curious to see where like mid-season season 4 is going to shape out and what monster will be here. But yeah, guys, that is essentially going to be it. Let me know what you guys think about this video. What do you think is going to change for the mid-season of season 4? Any thoughts in the comments below? Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.